Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noctastrum. This is Welcome to the Dark Place. I didn't play it for a while, so let's see. I don't remember what happened last time. Oh yeah, we died in the library, I think. Let's see our map. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so today we will go and check out this area maybe. What's that? Oh yeah, that's just a big wall, and there's the hole where I went down once. That was a confusing mess of place. Oh yeah, it's way more obvious this way, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna come here and check what's south there, yeah. Or, no, never mind. I'm gonna go down and follow the rails. That sounds like an amazing idea, let's see. Okay, I found the train track, right now we are here. So let's see. Let's go east. Now I am here. So east again, just to have it nice and visible, yeah. And let's see where this leads. The train track usually leads me to interesting places, so, as you can see. The lake, that weird building, Nimlos, that messy burning forest. So yeah, let's see. One. Oh yeah, already happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh yeah, okay, it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're almost here, which means there might be something. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5, if I count it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think this is 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To the east I see a turn. 1. Okay, I'm pretty sure I fucked up the distances here. But we will see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, it is 5. I definitely miscalculated something because it's 1 away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh, something is happening. The colorful squares are drawn on the train track in chalk with numbers in them, ending at 20 here. To the north I see kids. The text stretches for the north, okay. 3 small children are playing hopscotch on the train track. They have drawn colorful squares on the railroad ties with chalk, jumping across. The squares continue down the train track a very long way south. Hello? They don't seem to notice me. Okay. If they don't care, they don't care. Fuck them. To the south I see kids playing hopscotch on the train track. The track stretches far to the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. A man sits on the train track wearing a dark grey jacket. In a gravely voice he says, "You know this track leads to a place called Dimlows?" Yes. Getting lost is a lot like drowning, isn't it? Every wrong turn is another right turn you would have to make. Just a few is all it takes. It's possible to find a way out, I believe. Hey, that's optimistic. Optimism raises your chances by a few percent. Thanks! 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. So 2 more until the blood. Yeah. Okay, so now I know that I miscalculated. And I'm gonna draw this here where it's supposed to be. Oh, fuck. There. Okay. We now have the whole train track, which is kinda crazy. But we don't have... Well, we have a train station here. But we never had a train. Huh. Odd. Okay, let's go to the parking, I guess. Track towards the west, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the parking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, there, parking lot. Okay, we are here. Let's go to the other end. Yeah, that's the correct road, I don't need that. There's the diner. And now I'm the correct route here. Yeah, there's the manhole. But I won't go down. Instead, I'm gonna come to the T intersection. Go down 1. Go down 2. Go down another 1. So now I'm here. 1. An old road runs north and south. To the east I see a normal house. Far down at the end of the road south I see a house covered in a bright striped tarp. Okay. Let's check the east. 1. Okay, it's a normal home, so... There. Listen. Knock. Open. The front door opens. Inside is a hallway with a rough tan carpet. Alright, interesting. Step inside. I step in through the hallway. There are stairs to my left. Ahead I see a dining table and a kitchen. Go forward. I walk around the dining table. The house has an open layout and the kitchen and living room are visible from here. Beside the round dining table and a small fireplace, the house seems to be devoid of anything personal. Upstairs. I walk up the steep hardwood stairs into the narrow hall. There is a door across from the stairs. Explore. The door leads to an empty bedroom with some boxes lying around. It looks like someone's moving in. There's a closet. Go to it. It's a normal closet. Am I hearing something? I can't tell. Open the closet. I open the closet and see nothing, but I hear someone struggling. Down. On the floor is a man with a ripped up bright red shirt and small brown shorts. Wiggling on the ground, he's tangled up in his own arms and legs, contorted into a ball. Who did that? Me? says the man. One of his arms is stretched under his leg and wrapped around his neck, so he's just barely able to point the thumb towards his head. Why? That's what I like to ask myself, to pass the time. Can I help you? Oh no, I don't think I need any help. Is there something wrong? Would you happen to have a key? No, weird question. Humph, says the weirdo. Okay, bye. Oh, says the man. Close the closet door. I shut the closet door and turn around. Have a nice day, says a voice from the closet. Leave the room. I go down the steep hardwood stairs to the first floor. To my left hand stairs ahead I see a dining table. Yeah, same thing. Leave. I step out through the front door. To the west is North Grape Road. Let's go west again. South. To the west I see an abandoned home. At the end of the road south I see a house covered in a bright striped tarp. Let's see the abandoned one. It's a yellow house with mossy shingles and old wooden siding. The dying yard is full of small, shallow holes. There's no doorbell, just a few crumbling steps leading up to the door. Oh. I step up the wide front door. There's a mail slot on it. Listen. Over in the backyard. Around the side of the house is a small gate and a stone pathway. There's no trees in the back. The ground is littered with mounds of dirt and small holes. And I see a rusty shovel lying nearby. The back door of the house feels like the door of an RV, with a small square window. Front yard. Open the door, locked. Reach through the mail slot. This old-fashioned mail slot is like a doggy door, but only tall enough for a piece of paper. I kneel down and manage to fit my hand through. Feel downward. I feel a massive pile of paper and envelopes. My hand can't reach to the bottom of it. Feel upward. I feel a doorknob. Feel for the lock. A cold hand clasps around mine. A mail thief! I thought the house was empty. He holds on tight so I can't wrench my arm out of the mail slot. It's not. What do you want? What do you have? Oh well, I have lots of things. I can show you. You can have any kind of drink, watch any movie you like, as long as I can find it. Sure thing! He lets go of my hand. Ah, great, he says. I stand up and the door opens. It's a lanky guy in a wrinkled white plaid dress shirt and black shorts. I see he cut his own hair. Come on, it looks hot out there. Follow him. See, that's how you make friends. Or walk into a serial killer's home. Whichever comes first. I follow him through a carpeted hallway. There are shopping bags all over the floor and empty takeout food boxes, so there's almost nowhere to step. Follow. We find ourselves in a dim living room where a small tube television is set against the shuttered window. The floor is covered in junk. He scoots the heap of food wrappers and empty plastic cups off the couch and offers me to sit. As I sit, I hear a crunch under the couch cushion. Aha! He pulls the remote out from a stack of pizza boxes on the floor. Then he switches the TV on, but the screen is just displaying colored bars and a dull tone. Oh right, antenna's still bent. Just gotta pop a movie in. I know there's one around here. Check the pizza boxes. I open the top one. There's a bed of used tissues, some strawberry wrappers, and an untouched plate of refried beans and nachos. Gosh, that must have been there for days, he says as he reaches his arm into a trash bag. Don't eat it now, just have to throw it away. I don't think you throw anything away, my dude. Close the box. I shut the pizza box. Watch TV. A bunch of colorful boxes were. Get up. I get off the couch. Charlie jumps up and says, "Oh, almost forgot about something. Now that I have a visitor, I can finally show someone." Then he hurries into the kitchen. Follow. There are several trash cans around the small kitchen, but they can't hold the enormous mess. The counter is lined with cleaning chemicals among food cans, empty cartons, and a juice pitcher coated with dust. He's sifting through the garbage looking for something. What are you looking for? Oh, there he is! Stands up, cupping something in his hands. Look at it. The man steps up to me and almost trips. In his hand something black and shiny squirms and jumps around. It's only just big enough to hold in the palm of your hand, he says. What is that? It's a hippo. I mean, just like the ones on the Animal Channel. He's right. It's a shiny black hippo. Why is it so small? I don't know. Maybe it's a new species. He pokes it with his finger and plays with it as it jumps around. And where did you find it? I dug it up out of the ground with my shovel. That's where I have found all this stuff. Everything here. But this is better than digging up $1 million. You find all this in the dirt? I know it sounds crazy. I'm like the luckiest man on earth. I can't explain it. Stuff just pops out of the dirt as I'm digging down. I mean, have you tried it? You can get so much stuff. When did you start doing that? Well, let me think. Long ago I was digging well, anyway. Then I found Butter. Butter, she saved me. The cutest ears and wheezy little snout, longest whiskers. He looks up with a smile, his eyes closed. Who is Butter? A white fox. I saw her and her big puffy white winter coat in the break of dawn, and she looked like a stick of butter. Of course I had to give her a wash. She was covered in dirt and mud, cause she'd been in the ground. What will you name the hippo? He stares down at it, it glances up at his face. I'm gonna call him fella, cause he's a little fella. Can I feed fella? He looks over his shoulder at the stack of cans and cartons on the counter. Oh right! I almost forgot, maybe that's why he's biting my finger. Have some food? I wade through the garbage to the counter and grab a bag of chips. Then I come back. Drop a piece of it. I drop a chip in his hand. The hippo takes a big bite and crunches it up. What now? Oh, let's set up Hippo's bed and some water. Maybe I can find something for him to play with. Charlie trails off as he steps over the garbage and leaves the kitchen holding the hippo. Follow? We move back through the living room and down a long hallway. The trash is piled up so deep here that we are wading through it like mud. Now that I think of it, I gotta set up a bed for this little guy and maybe some water and something for him to play with. Some light seeps through the blinds of the window at the end of the hall. He stops at the door here, holding the hippo as he tries to climb out of his hands. Ah, can you open that? My hands are full and I don't want to drop this little fella. Open. I twist the knob and push the door open as it scrapes over the carpet. It hits something halfway and stops. Charlie slips in through the crack in the door. It's dark in there. Follow. I slide my way in, standing beside him. The air is stuffy. In front of us is a wall of big barred cages on the floor, base high, swallowing up the whole room. There's barely any space to stand. It's too dark to see the opposite wall, and the cages are covered with blankets. At least the floor is clean. Where is the light? Ah, light switch doesn't work. Thought I had the night light plugged in. Maybe it went out. I keep forgetting to change it. After a moment of thinking, he kneels down and opens the cage, and puts the hippo inside and shuts it. That should be the right cage for you, buddy. You're Butter's neighbor now. Isn't that great? Look into the cages. I crouch down and look through the mass of cages. Each one stretches back to the far end of the room where it's too dark to see. Some cages are long, some are wide, interlocking and folding around each other, and their entrances all meet up at the front of the room. I can't even tell what door leads to what cage. Watch. He pushes past me and slides out through the door. Where are you going? I hear him breathing heavily out in the hall. Follow? I slide out of the dark cage room. Now he stands outside the door, craning his neck back and looking up at the ceiling. Look up. It's just the ceiling, there's nothing there. What now? I gotta go to the bathroom, he says quickly. He steps down the hall towards the living room and disappears into another door. I'm standing in the hall alone now. Wait for him. Go to the bathroom door. I wade down the hall through the garbage and stop at the bathroom door just as I hear a sound. What was that? Are you in there? Try the door. I twist the knob. It's not locked. Push the door. The bathroom is a mess. Charlie isn't here. Look at the mirror. A dim light bulb hangs over the mirror. I can't see myself in it. The glass is covered in water spots and the sink is clogged. The trash can has fallen out of the lower cabinet and spilled on the ground. Look at the toilet. There is a massive hole in the wall beside the toilet. Go to the hole. A cold air flows in from the hall. It leads into some big dark room, which seems like a different house connected to this one. But I saw the outside of the house and it wasn't connected to anything. How is this possible? Go through the hole. Let's investigate. We need to figure out how is this possible. Where is Charlie? What happened? What are those cages? Where is Butter? I went down and stepped through the hall onto a creaky wood panel flooring. The air is cold and smells like ammonia. There is a door ahead which has been busted off its hinges. Go forward. I step through the doorway. It's a carpeted hall that leads to the left, where the carpet is torn off with long gashes. The hall is lit by an old-fashioned lamp fixture on the wall across from me. Go left. Oh, I don't like the sounds. I step down the hall to the left. I hear some kind of noise through the open doorway on the right. Go to the door. I step up to the doorway. Look inside. It's a dark room, but the noise is not coming from in there. It's coming from above me. Look up. A hole broken into the ceiling leads up into darkness. Blood drips down. Go back. I run back through the hole, over the busted door and back through the hole in the wall into the bathroom. Leave the bathroom. I step back out into the trash-filled hallway. Let's go to the cage room then. I return down the hall to the half-open door. Go inside. I slice through the crack in the door and stand in front of the enormous cages again. Just as before, the air is stale. Look for the light switch. I feel along the wall for the switch, then I find it. Turn on. I flinch as the light switch is on. Turn around and look. I can't see the hippo or butter. There are tiny holes through the walls of every cage. There's something gnawed at the bars. At the back of one of the cages there is a bed of white fur and bones. In another cage I see a small pink collar with a name Molly on it. Closer. But there is one thing alive. At the back of the room and it's facing me. It's like a fat, bloated, cancerous lump with 2 yellow teeth. Stare back. We need to show dominance. It's a hamster. An oversized hamster, stained with blood, standing on its hind legs. It's certainly looking at me. There's nothing else alive in any of the cages. Stare. It leaps across the room at me, slamming into the wall of the cage and gnawing at the bars. It's making a hole. Stare. It breaks out and flings at my face and its teeth sink into my neck and through my larynx. Blood squirts out and covers the walls. Answer 3. Well, we were eaten by a giant hamster. Great job us. Anyway, that was all for this episode. Thanks for watching and we'll continue from here next time. Bye.